あと1年でダメなら引退しよう。
そんな僕がメジャーリーグにスカウトされました。無名選手を次々と超一流に育てたレジースミスの野球理論、万人に通じる理論を基本から応用までポジションを超えて分かりやすく解説。大学で伸び悩み、これで最後と門を叩いた僕はわずか半年で球速が大幅にアップ。現在は 3A まで昇格。メジャーが目の前です。この動画があなたの野球人生を変える。レジースミス理論をあなたに。
Strikeout for out number one. Perfectly done. When he didn't throw enough of these pitches against this great team inside. He was missing too far and then he didn't paint. But when he can paint inside and start that on the same lane. To the right side. The runners end up at second and third, 2 out. 0-2 pitch.
Right there.
Wow. What a job by Max Fried.
Okay, I'll step out the way. 400 breaking pitches and did not allow a home run. Can you imagine that? Look at this. These are sliders and curveballs from Max Fried of the Atlanta Braves. You talk about the ability to spin a baseball. Let me show you how he does it. He started this routine a couple of years ago where he said, you know what, I warm up my fastball. How about warming up my curveball? So he gets into this drill, shortens up the distance, abbreviated delivery. All he's working on is getting that true overhead top spin curveball, and boy, does that work. Let me tell you how it works. 12-6, that means 12 on the clock, 6 on the clock, downward break. He's got the ability to drop that pitch in the strike zone, and hitters still cannot time the pitch. When he wants to throw 2 strikes down there, forget it, you got no chance. Let the pitch right in the zone. How does he do it? This is a very neutral stride. He wants the right foot to land exactly even with that back foot coming off the rubber. And then how do you throw a curveball? Make sure the side of your hand there faces the hitter and stays there, stays square, and you get that true top spin. Why do they call a curveball a hammer? Look at the movement of his forearm and wrist here. It's just like putting a nail through a piece of wood with a hammer. Right over the top, stay square to the hitter, finish it off. This guy's dad was a big fan of Sandy Koufax. When he went to high school, Max wore number 32. I'm not saying it's a Koufax curveball. That's the epitome, but it's next level.
This is Max Dorian Fried. He has Jewish heritage. His father loved Sandy Koufax, so then you love Sandy Koufax, who had an absolute hammer, no hitters. So would you watch film of him and say, how do I throw that? Did your dad help in any of this?
No, he definitely did. Being able to, get back and get some old footage of whether it was World Series games, black and white, just being able to see it. I was fortunate enough to have another really great big leaguer, Reggie Smith, to my he's one of my biggest mentors, and he has he's got a relationship with Sandy, so there's some things, and also him being good friends with Dave Wallace, who's with us as well, has got a good relationship with Sandy, and I've just heard some things about grips and being able to, I've heard that he doesn't throw his with a thumb. That
his thumb's totally off the ball.
Yeah, that he's able to his hands are so big that he's able to put it in and almost essentially throw it and get on top like that. I have a modified that version now where I definitely choke it and put in between my fingers, so it's
Can you show the thumb to the camera? And for everybody out there, fingers are on top, the thumb is on the bottom. The
こんにちは。レジースミスベースボールジャパン代表の滝口です。今回はレジースミスベースボールのオンラインアカデミーについて説明をします。まず大きな特徴は、例えば YouTube のような断片的なものと違って、基本から応用編まで一つ一つ順番に説明をしていきます。それによって上手くなる可能性が非常に高くなってきます。また、レジースミス理論のまた特徴の一つとして、小学生からプロ野球選手まで基本的に同じ理論で説明をします。というのは、筋力の強い弱いでしたりとか、体が大きい小さいがあったにしても、基本的な人間の体の作りは変わりません。ですので、どのように使えば最高のパワーとスピードが出せるか。あとはどのように使えば怪我を防げるか。というのが分かりますので、ぜひ幅広くご覧ください。また、 豪華特典がございますので、ぜひホームページでご覧ください。では皆さんのご入会をお待ちしております。
平凡な高校球児がある練習法で球速を上げドラフト候補に。レジースミスが推奨するメジャーリーグ流のトレーニング。レジーの理論で正しい基礎を身につければ確実に目標に近づけます。弊社はレジーの理論が実践できる本場メジャーリーグで使われている数々のトレーニングギアを販売しています。そのトレーニングギアがあなたの野球人生を変える。